All right, next up is working example number 2, model with algebra tiles. A cow sleeps 7 hours a day. This is 1 hour less than twice the amount an elephant sleeps in a day. How long does an elephant sleep? So we have to look very carefully at the wording to try and figure out what this means. Now, the question is, how long does an elephant sleep? So that means that the number of hours an elephant sleeps is an unknown value. That's what we're trying to calculate. Write an equation for this situation. All right, let's take a look. We're going to let E represent the number of hours an elephant sleeps. That's our goal, is to figure out what E is. We're told that, or if we look at the sentence structure above, it says twice what an elephant sleeps. Well, an elephant sleeps E, so twice of that is just 2 times E. Now let's look at it again. It says 1 hour less than twice what an elephant sleeps. So it's an hour less than this 2e. An hour less than 2e is 2e minus 1. Now, it says a cow sleeps 7 hours a day. This is, so 7 hours is 1 hour less than twice what an elephant sleeps. 7 hours is equal to this 2e minus 1. So that's equal to 7. If you can get the equation from the wording, you're already most of the way there. So now we've got this equation. We need to solve and find out what E is. And we're going to use our algebra trials to do that. So 2 E's and a minus 1 on the left side is equal to positive 7 on the right side. So our numerical coefficient, that's the number in front of your variable, is 2. So that means we're going to have to draw 2 black tiles to represent the E. So isolate the black tile, and then, so we've got 2E and a minus 1 and 7 singles. To isolate the black tiles, on one side of the equal sign, we need to get rid of this negative. But if we're going to take away a white box on the left, we have to be able to take a white one away on the right, and there aren't any. The method to take a white one away is to give it a positive. And we're calling these tiles the positive 7 that's on the right. We're going to call those gray. So if we add 1 gray tile to both sides, we've added 1 here, so that's 8. We've added 1 here. All of a sudden, what we have here is a 0 pair. So that just gets rid of that. Which now leaves us with this diagram here. We've got 2 E's on the left, and we've got 8 gray tiles on the right. So if we look at just this top row, because both rows are identical, 1 black E tile is equal to 4 gray tiles, which means E is equal to 4. So that means an elephant sleeps for 4 hours a day. Now, if this was a little bit confusing, adding a black tile to both sides to create a 0 pair, you could also look at it a different way. we want to subtract a negative, which means we need to have a negative on the right, but we don't have any negatives on the right. We need one of them. So what we can actually do is we can add a zero pair to the right-hand side. Zero pairs have no value, so we can add as many of them as we need. In this case, we only needed one negative, so we only need to have one zero pair. We've added that on. Now, you can remove the two negatives. You can remove one from each side. There's nothing wrong with that. Once you've done that, you're left with two E's on the left and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black 1 tiles on the right. So that's another approach you can do. It gets you to the same place. If you're having a mental hurdle on, okay, well, I've got a negative, if I add its opposite, that will eliminate it. This is just an extra step to get you there. So hopefully that helps a little bit. But based on the sentence above, we know that an elephant sleeps 4 hours a day. Next up is another show you know. So give it a go.